It's a windy day today, and I have a few days before my next shift at the Mouse House. So I have to spend the day working on correcting a mistake on this sweater. This is a sweater I made for my son for Christmas. We spent a lot of time measuring, but sometimes natural yarns do things you don't expect them to do. So I'm going to have to rip out the bottom of this sweater about 4 inches up and then recast on and knit a new ribbing. I'm hoping I can reclaim this yarn and use it for another project, but I may have to let it go. Period. I already blocked the sweater, so it's a little tough taking out the stitches. I ran into a little snag at one spot. I may have to cut through that and let that piece go. I've also considered cutting it off an inch below where I need to recast on and just steeking that. It may come to that. We'll see. The cats are enjoying time at the window. Glad that it's not raining, so they can have it wide open, period. Sometimes it's nice to just sit here and do this without anything else going on in the background. No music, no videos to watch. Just the sounds from outside. Although I don't live in the country anymore and have suburban noises that pass by from time to time. On a windy day like today, it reminds me of living on the north shore of Oahu, or in the woods on Whidbey Island, or even in the semi-rural spot I grew up in Renton, Washington. Since this is a sweater for my son, I don't worry about the cats jumping on it. But when I'm working on something that I'm going to sell later, my work is off limits. Sometimes that means I have to shut my door, which they don't like. It's been so nice getting back to handcrafts after so many years of not doing them. I got too busy in the rat race. Another reason why I'm not in the rat race anymore. I'm not really retired. I'll have to work for many years to come. It's not how I thought my life was going to be. But my life now is much calmer than it once was. I can do things at my own pace. I work when I want to and need to. And the rest of the time, I can focus on my handcrafts. Knitting, quilting, learning to weave, any regrets, but I do wish that I hadn't stopped handcrafts. I wish that I hadn't let myself get too involved in my work life. The notion of a career, now that I think about it, can be really damaging to the calm life I always wanted to have, and that I have now. Of course, sobriety has played a huge part. If I hadn't taken that step and listened to my sponsor and done everything I needed to do, I wouldn't have the calm life I have now. The wisdom one comes to once you have lived on this earth for a while is something that I don't take for granted. I guess the School of Hard Knocks also played a large part in my life. But I wouldn't be where I am today. I wouldn't understand what it means to live a calm life and be able to enjoy life without stressing about money. Even if you don't have a lot, there's something to be said for understanding that it's a tool, and that is all. People and experiences are what are important.